little over 10 days ago, I launched this free Windows app called TokenTicker that's entirely free and displays the price of 3 different cryptocurrencies in real time, as well as a small ad line. And in exchange for people actually installing it, well, they get paid USDC. You can see that I've already earned $10.34. And the way it works is that when people advertise on the app, a part of the revenue is redistributed to the users. If you missed my previous video about this, I'll leave a card at the top, and I would recommend watching it as it has a bunch of nice information in there. But today I'm going to show you what's happening behind the scenes, meaning how many dollars of ads we've sold, how much we've redistributed to users, how much a normal user can expect to make monthly, and so much more. Hey, what's up, peeps? It's your boy Smolcalm. I hope you're doing well. Today, I'm wearing the Revlot Gentis in steel, which I must say is just a cutie patootie. Anyways, let's dive into it. I have done a bunch of updates to the app since it has launched, and some of them are that instead of just displaying Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum, you can actually scroll down on the Tray app and select any token in the top 500 by market cap and track those. Meaning if you're into Pepe or Doge, or maybe you're into Aster and Hyperliquid, you can actually go ahead and track those instead of just Bitcoin, Solana, and ETH. I've had some friends run a couple dollars of ads, such as Farrington that ran $2 of ads for his Robinhood referral link, and he actually DM'd me like a couple hours later on Discord and say, hey, I got the first conversion on TokenTicker. Let's fucking go. Which is great because it means he spent $2, and when someone signs up with his link, he gets $10. So that's like $8 profit. He even made a YouTube video covering the app. We also had Farmer3, a Brazilian YouTuber, make a video. We had Crypto Jar, and we had an article by a guy named Sapphire Crypto that says that for him, it's earning faster than Slice. First off, thank you guys for making some content about the app, but secondly, they all applied to be creators, and you can do so yourself if you have a small audience, and instead of just earning from seeing the ads right here, you can actually invite friends and earn 10% of every USDC that the people you've signed up will withdraw. And it looks like I've referred 69 people. Nice. Little cut in the video, guys. I'd like to thank Bybit EU for helping me pay my bills. They are sponsoring this next part of the video, where if you sign up right now, this is EU only, right? If you sign up right now with the link below in the description, not only can you get 25 euros worth of Bitcoin for you and a friend when you refer them, on top of that, you can get 60 euros worth of Bitcoin if you top up 100 euros within 30 days of signing up and trade a single euro of crypto. But not only that, since I'm partnered with them, you'll actually get an extra 30 euros worth of Bitcoin just for depositing and trading 1 euro. All you have to do is sign up with my partner link below. KYC, deposit 100 euros and trade at least 1 euro of crypto, leave those funds on the exchange for 7 days, and you can claim that 115 euro bonus. Thanks to Bybit EU for sponsoring, and now back to the video. Here's what my backend kind of looks like, and you can see that there's around 195 USDC that's already been delivered through the app in advertising, and users have earned around $47. And if you remember the website, it says users can earn up to 50% of the ad spend. The reason it's not 50% here is because it is none other than tiered. What this means is that you start out earning 20% of the advertiser's spend, and if you invite one friend, you go up to 30%. If you invite 5 friends, you go up to 40%, and if you invite 10 friends, you go up to 50%. Which can make a huge difference, because if we look at the top earners, you can see that myself right here, I am at 50%. I'm an admin, so obviously I want to set myself at 50%, see what the power user of the app would earn compared to others. And I've earned $10.34 for having watched around 5,300 ads, where this guy that probably hasn't referred anyone is still on the 20% base, and he's watched more than 3,400 ads than I have, but he hasn't earned $10 yet. The reason I did this is to push you to refer friends and grow the user base of the app. But on top of that, I've added something extra for you guys, where when you refer a friend, they'll start with an extra $1 in their balance as soon as they sign up. And as soon as they do their first withdrawal, you will get credited $2 in your balance. Editor Smolcom right here. I would not recommend trying to game the referral system or run the same account on multiple machines or anything like that, because there is quite a lot of fraud proofing that I've done. And if I catch anyone doing something fishy or trying to extreme farm the app, essentially making other users lose some of their passive income, not only will you not be able to withdraw, but you will get IP banned. So yeah, don't try to game the system, just use it as a normal user. In the first video, I said that earnings will be dependent on how much is being spent on ads by advertisers or the normal person that can book ads. Well, that's exactly true. Right now, I'm projected to earn around $30 a month, but that's just because there's not a huge advertising demand. We're on the MoonPay Commerce backend, which is the payment processor I use in order to collect payments for ads, and you can see that in the last 30 days, we've received around 192 USDC, which is a good start, but it's not anything insane. The more advertisers actually join and spend, the more users will earn. So it's all a question of growing the app right now, growing the user base, and getting advertisers in, which is also why I applied the app to be an ads publisher, which means that instead of people booking ads on the TokenTicker website, it's advertisers that buy ads from ads and then they place them on the widget. The thing being, it doesn't work exactly, first of all, like I thought. I'm not perfect. I'm learning along while I go. I thought that they would pay for every impression and that every user seeing an ad multiple times would count for multiple impressions. But that's not how they do it. Currently, one user only counts as one impression every 24 hours. And furthermore, the impressions that count aren't necessarily paid. The only things that are paid are the clicks. So I've implemented this around 2 days ago, and so far we've made around this much Bitcoin for the app, which ends up being this, which is a quarter of a cent. So I'm going to keep it in the app for a couple more days. We'll see if ads actually works out for us. The goal is to have a steady flow of revenue for the app in order to redistribute those funds to the users. But as of now, it's not looking too good. One of the reasons I'm looking to partner with one of these ad networks is also because, well, right now, I'm the person fronting most of the ads. What this means is that most of user earnings are actually coming out of my own pocket. But anyways, I want to show you a couple interesting statistics about the app since launch. It's been around 10 days since launch, and we've had around 327 people sign up with 150 average daily widgets, which I believe is pretty good for 10 days. That means around 30 people are signing up daily. There have been 22 ad campaigns that have ran with around 158,000 impressions, which I believe is honestly not bad for a start. We saw earlier that we were just under $200 of ads delivered, and the average spend daily is $18, with some days going all the way up to just about $40. We've had around 9 advertisers, and over the 158,000 impressions, around 30,300 clicks, which honestly is a 2.1% click-through rate, which is huge. Like, 2.1% click-through rate in advertising is amazing. Thing being, the top one right here that spent $121, that's me. So that's me essentially redistributing money, paying for ads so that you guys can keep earning and you stay using the app. I've also implemented email marketing, so when an advertiser's ads finish running, they get an email just like this one that'll show them the impressions delivered, the amount of clicks, their click-through rate, the total spend, and their cost per click, offering them to book another ad. Now, what I'm betting on right here is that the more users we attract, the more advertisers will also attract. As you can see right now, remaining funded budget is 0 USDC, so I do have to top up ads for today. And this gives me a chance to show you how it's done, so that if you want to advertise any of your referral links, you can do so yourself, but also to make sure that you guys keep earning. So in order to do so, I simply go to the TokenTicker website. I scroll down right here and I book sponsor impressions on TokenTicker. All I have to do is fill out all these fields. So I'll go with the 20 USDC giveaway that is still running, guys, by the way. Click to learn more. Bam. I'll grab the link to the tweet where the giveaway is happening. Go back here, paste in that link. It's a TokenTicker TokenTicker ad. I'll drop in the logo, and before doing any payment of whatever form, I gotta check down here what the live queue bid is at, meaning what is the current price of ads worth, and will my ad get shown if I bid only $1? If the market price is currently 1 USDC, you can book ads for 1 USDC and they'll show. However, if the market price was 5 USDC and you only decide to pay 1 USDC per block, your ad will wait till that 5 USDC ad has been totally shown. Then I choose the number of blocks I want, one block equating to 1,000 impressions, and I'll go with 60. So that's going to cost me 60 USDC. Now for the giveaway, as soon as this ad budget depletes, I'll run the winner. So this will probably take around 3 to 4 days. So the winner of the giveaway will be picked in 3 to 4 days. Then I click on continue to payment. That will open the Helio checkout right here. My wallet's already connected. I have to input an email. Click on pay now. Since my wallet's already connected, it pulls it up right here, asks for that 60 USDC. I click on approve. Finalizing, success, payment received, your campaign is now live. It's that simple, guys. If you'd like to advertise your crypto referral links, a book, or even cookies like someone did yesterday, which I think is pretty cool, that's exactly how you do it. Now going back to my backend, you can see that there's now 60 USDC of remaining funding budget and 60,000 available impressions to be displayed to users. A quick reminder, you get paid for any impression, meaning any time that the app is open on your desktop and that it is fully visible. But you do get paid more, you get paid 50 times the price of an impression if you actually click the ad. Secondly, if you refer an advertiser, which all you have to do is go to your dashboard right here and get this link right here, copy advertiser link, send it to someone that wants to run ads, you'll get credited 5% of whatever they spend. On top of that, remember that if you refer a friend, they'll start with $1, and when they do their first withdrawal, you'll actually get $2 extra. As I said in my first video, this isn't an app that will make you crazy rich. It's a nice thing to have a little bit of passive income, but it's entirely free. It hardly uses any compute. It's less than a single Chrome tab, and it'll bring you a little bit of passive income monthly. Now, let's say that advertising absolutely blows up and we've got around like $5,000 being spent on ads every month. You could actually earn a pretty nice chunk. I'll let you do your own math on that, but one way to earn more is to refer friends and get your revenue share up. If you have any questions when it comes to anything regarding TokenTicker, please let me know down below in the comments or on Twitter. If you have any constructive criticism as well or suggestions to make the app better, please let me know. I've had people DM me on Twitter, even on Discord, and say, hey, like this could be a good idea, this could be a good idea, and it's stuff that I hadn't even thought of that are big pluses for the app in the future. Now, changes won't happen just like that, as I'm the only one working on this, so it does take some time for me to make stuff happen, but my goal is that all of you guys can get some passive income without doing squat. On that note, was your boy Smokegum. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll catch y'all in another one. Peace.